Hello students, myself Rajesh Kumar Sharma, your biology teacher. As we are discussing reproduction in human being, in that we have already discussed male reproductive system, female reproductive system, then gametogenesis, formation of male gamete, formation of female gamete, then fertilization and implantation. Today we are going to discuss pregnancy and embryonic development. Okay. After implantation, finger-like projections appear on the trophoblast called chorionic villi. As in our previous lecture, we have discussed about fertilization and implantation. In that, the zygote turns into embryo, and that embryo forms a stage morula and which get implanted in uterine wall. So we are discussing after implantation. After implantation, finger-like projections appear on the trophoblast called chorionic villi, which are surrounded by uterine tissue and maternal blood. The chorionic villi and uterine tissue becomes integrated with each other and jointly form a structure and functional unit between the developing embryo, that is fetus, and maternal body called placenta. Clear? Means placenta is a structure which link between developing fetus and maternal body. The placenta facilitates the supply of oxygen and nutrients to the embryo and also gives nutrition and remove the carbon dioxide and excretory waste materials produced by embryo. The placenta is connected to the embryo through an umbilical cord which help in transport of substances to and from the embryo. Means nutrients whatever the developing fetus required, they obtain through this placenta and umbilical cord from mother's body, and whatever the excretory or waste material formed by developing fetus, they release through this placenta only. Okay. The placenta is connected to embryo through an umbilical cord which help in transport of substances to and from the embryo. Placenta also acts as an endocrine tissue and produces several hormones like human chorionic gonadotropin. Means placenta also behaves like a gland or endocrine gland. Placenta also acts as an endocrine tissue and produces several hormones like human chorionic gonadotropin HCG, human placental lactogen HPL, estrogen, progesterone, etc. In the latter phase of pregnancy, a hormone called relaxin is also secreted by the ovary. Let us remember that HCG, HPL and relaxin are produced in women only during pregnancy. Means these hormones only produced inside the female body only during pregnancy. Clear? In addition, during pregnancy, the level of other hormones like estrogens, progesterones, cortisols, prolactin, thyroxine, etc. are increased several folds. मीन्स इन हार्मोन्स का लेवल भी कई फोल्ड या कई गुना बढ़ जाता है. इंक्रीज्ड प्रोडक्शन ऑफ these hormones is essential for supporting the fetal growth. जो फीटस डेवलप हो रहा होता है उसके लिए ये नेसेसरी होता है. मेटाबॉलिक चेंजेज इन द मदर एंड मेंटेनेंस ऑफ प्रेगनेंसी. क्लियर? Immediately after implantation, the inner cell mass or embryo differentiates into outer layer called ectoderm and an inner layer called endoderm and a middle layer called mesoderm soon appear between the ectoderm and endoderm. These three layers gives rise to all tissues or organs in the adults. It needs to be mentioned here that the inner cell mass contains certain cells called stem cells which have the ability or potency to give rise to all tissues and organs. Means stem cells have the ability to develop into any type of organ of the body. Clear? The human pregnancy lasts about 9 months. Clear? In human beings, after 1 month of pregnancy, the embryo's heart is formed. The first sign of growing fetus may be noticed by listening to the heart sound carefully through the stethoscope. By the end of 2nd month of pregnancy, the fetus develops limb and digits. By the end of 12 weeks, first trimester, means 3 months, most of the major organs and organ systems are formed, like limbs, external genital organs are well developed. The first movement of the fetus and appearance of hair on the head are usually observed during the 5th month. By the end of about 24 weeks, end of 2nd trimester, the body is covered with a fine hair, eyelids separated, the eyelashes are formed. By the end of 9 months of pregnancy, the fetus is fully developed and ready for delivery. Clear? Now let us know about delivery or parturition and lactation. The average duration of human pregnancy is about 9 months, which is called the gestation period. Vigorous contraction of the uterus at the end of pregnancy causes expulsion or delivery of the fetus. This process of delivery of the fetus or childbirth is called as parturition. Parturition is induced by a complex neuroendocrine mechanism. The signals for parturition originate from fully developed fetus and the placenta, which induce mild uterine contraction called fetal ejection reflex. This triggers the release of oxytocin from the maternal pituitary gland. Oxytocin acts on the uterine muscles and causes stronger uterine contraction, which in turn stimulates the further secretion of oxytocin. The stimulatory reflex between the uterine contraction and oxytocin secretion continues, resulting in the stronger and stronger contraction. This leads to expulsion of the fetus or baby out of the uterus through the birth canal. That is parturition. Soon after the infant is developed, the placenta is also expelled out of the uterus. Clear? The mammary glands of the female undergo differentiation during pregnancy and starts producing milk toward the end of the pregnancy by the process called lactation. This helps the mother in feeding to the newborn baby. The milk produced during the initial few days of lactation is called as colostrum, which contains several antibodies absolutely essential to the newborn for developing resistance in newly born babies. Breastfeeding during the initial period of infant growth is recommended by doctors for bringing up a healthy baby. Okay, clear? Next we will discuss in our next lecture. Okay, thank you.